Pisces, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your collective general energy reading for September 2023. Again, thank you so very much for turning up, tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you know your moon and rising sign, it would be beneficial for you to check those out as well. It may give you an overall view for your month of September. So let's see what your month of September has in store for you. Here we go. One more shuffle. And then we're going to do the card shuffle. 1, 2, 3. It just came out in the back. All right, so let us see. We have a door to spirit, a door to happiness and healing, and woman holding coin. So the woman holding coin, I kind of feel it's just all about you, right? All about you stepping into your power, your royalty, your abundance, your security, your luck, your passion, your desires, and it's all help from allowing yourself to be free to open doors. The door to spirit, the door to happiness, the door to healing from the past, the door to nurturing, patience, worthiness, awakenedness, and being very receptive to transitioning and transforming. We have growth here. We have all of this beautiful growth. And we have growth here as well. So for you, Pisces, I feel that your month of September is going to consist of what this says, doors opening for you, becoming more evolved, more spiritually aligned and receptive, healing from past situations that have kept you from your divine happiness, from your divine peace, from your divine abundance and prosperity, and then stepping into your own wealth because of all these doors that are open. Because of your receptiveness, all of these doors are opening, and you're stepping into a time of abundance and prosperity and good luck and happiness and growth. So very, 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 very well done, Pisces. So let's look and see what the tarot cards have to say. I would suggest that we're going to see a lot of aces, perhaps a lot of, not knights, but, oh Lord, what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think aces, yeah. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, couple of pages was the word I was looking for. Maybe the Death card. Perhaps maybe even the Tower, which is one of the best cards in the tarot, really, the Tower. So let's see, your first card disappeared. Where'd it go? It flew off over here and then it's gone. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Okay, so your first card is the Magician, and that's that spark of divinity. That's that spark of suggestion, imagination, that spark of prosperity, abundance, emotional security, creativity, magic, that spark of divinity. That's the spark that you needed that said, yes, I will be open. I will be receptive to opening these doors. I will be receptive to that card just keeps flipping over but not popping out. I will be receptive to change. I will be receptive to happiness, to healing. The Hanged Man is all about patience, 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 patience. There is no need to rush through any of this. You rush through it and you're not doing yourself any favors. So this is about looking at things from a different perspective, knowing that you hold the key to the knowledge that you seek. You hold the key to the life that you are trying to create for yourself with this Magician card and the Two of Wands. So the Magician card is the spark. The Two of Wands is using one's imagination to create their world to shape their world to to shape their world into the world that they see themselves living in this present moment. It's using your imagination and using your ability to create, your ability to daydreaming. It's like daydreaming. Have you ever, like, I'm going to take an example yesterday. Yesterday I was sitting in my bedroom. I was like, my goodness, it would be really cool to get a cold coffee. But I had things to do and I didn't really want to go out. And I just kind of imagined what it felt like in my hand and how it tasted. And then my friend texted me, hey, do you want a cold coffee from Starbucks? Well, of course I do. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. So it's kind of things like that, starting off on a small level, on a small scale, and then allowing yourself to grow bigger and bigger, allowing your powers to grow bigger and bigger, allowing your powers of creativity, of passion, of abundance, of prosperity, of great ideas, of your connection to spirit to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is not overdoing it, right? Enjoy life, enjoy yourself, enjoy this present moment. Don't look at things too far into the future. This present moment is what matters. This present moment is where you're opening these doors. This present moment is where you're growing. This present moment is where you're imagining your future self, or how you're imagining your future self. There is no need to kind of go 10 years down the road. So while you're celebrating all of this wonderful magic and experiences and opportunities and doors opening and peace and all of that that's coming into your life, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't make yourself any promises that you can't follow through on, right? That leads to disappointment and hurt. Do what you can. Learn what you can. Experience what you can in this present moment. Look at things from a different situation and perspective. Be receptive, but be patient. The Knight of Cups could also be someone coming in to offer you words of love, admiration, and appreciation. It could also be a card of celebration too. Usually the Knight of Cups isn't a follow-through card. It is someone who has a tendency to make promises that they can't follow through on, which is why I said when you're out creating the world that you desire to create, don't go so crazy that you're not able to create what it is that you've promised yourself and others, and then there's this inability to do it, which leads to heartbreak or heartache or something like that. So just be in the present moment, be happy, celebrate your opportunities, make the decisions that you need to make for self. That's what that Queen of Swords is. Her giving a fuck days are over. Her allowing other people to dictate and determine her happiness and growth are over. She's in a position right now of creating her own story. She is in a position right now of creating the life that she wants to create. And she's very adamant about allowing these doors to open, allowing the door to spirit to open, allowing the door to healing to open, allowing the door to prosperity to open, allowing the door to growth to open, allowing the door to happiness to open, allowing the door to the Magician to open, igniting that spark, celebrating, taking your time, being patient, looking at things from a different perspective, using one's imagination, not looking so far off into the future that you start making plans and then somewhere along the way the plans are changed, and then things go sideways and there may be a little to do. I can't stress enough, Pisces, about how being in this present moment is so important. It's even more important than making plans for your future. In this present moment is where you will find what you're looking for. In this present moment. Look at that. The Sun, happiness, fertility, celebration, connection to spirit and source, celebrating all areas of yourself, all embodiments of you, Mother, Maiden, Crone, what stage are you in? Celebrate it. We have the same thing here with the Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups is led by the Moon. The Sun sits behind that and just illuminates everything. So you're not just celebrating the versions of yourself. You're celebrating who you are as a divine being. You're celebrating your wisdom, your inner consciousness, your inner awakenedness. You're celebrating there's a celebrating of every aspect of life, right? We can't forget about that. We can't forget about that child version of ourselves. We celebrate it. We can't forget about the version of ourselves who stepped into the teenage years and was awkward and misunderstood. We can't forget we cannot not celebrate that. This is about celebrating every version of yourself, because you have let so much go to let so much in. You have released that past anger, that past hurt, the past resentment. You've released past poverty mindset. You have released so much. So all of that you have released should be celebrated. In all areas of your life where you were able to release that should be celebrated as well. We have the Seven of Pentacles. When we talk about celebration, we talk about taking care of, we talk about looking at all the hard work that you've put in and really continuing to take care of all of it. This isn't continuing to learn. This is now looking at what you've created and appreciating it. She's having a glass of wine. She's drinking a book. She's wearing green. She's very open. There's a lot of abundance and prosperity around you. And Spirit wants you to continue to create, continue to be open, continue to allow yourself to achieve and receive and be receptive and awakened and patient and nurturing yourself and your dreams and desires as well. So we have the Chariot, and that's about making a decision. And this decision isn't a hard decision. Capricorn got the Chariot, and the Capricorn's decision was staying in a place of victimhood mentality or going or being the Empress, right? Your decision is celebrating life or making, command decisions on being a little bit I think it's a little bit hard, right? Because we look at the Sun card and that's filled with divine feminine, but we look at the Queen of Swords card and everything around her is rough. The stone chair she sits in, the sword that she holds, the table next to her, the floor that she's on, the only thing that is soft around her is the cloak that she wears and the quill that she writes her story with. So when you're writing your story, recognize that you have a lot of wisdom within you. Be gentle on yourself. Don't be so rough on yourself. Don't be so rough about the decisions that you're making. Very adamant about things. Allow the energy to flow. You're very adamant about things and you start writing them in stone. It's very difficult and very hard to change that because you've become, I want to say, married to that idea, right? And ideas are energy and energy flows. So allow it to flow and don't be so stern on the plans that you're making. Give it a little bit of leeway, a little bit of room to breathe. Keep focused. Don't let other people distract you, especially people with money. Especially men folk. So the King of Pentacles is someone who is, they call him the Midas touch man in the tarot. Very well off, very abundant, financially stable. That's where you're going. That's the direction you're headed. Very loyal, growth, really in the present moment with celebration, with happiness, with abundance, with prosperity. But this can be distracting in regards to your path. Just because he has created his path, that doesn't mean that you have to abandon yours. That's what I want to say. Just because he's created his path doesn't mean you have to abandon yours. I think it's great that you have someone there that really wants to take care of you, but there comes a point in time where we have to be our own individual self and give ourselves permission to be that individual being by going out and establishing our wants, needs, dreams, and desires, as opposed to allowing someone else to give it to us, right? it's very important and very freeing and very, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Very freeing and very exceptional, amazing, liberating to step out into, I'm not saying breakup, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying to step into your own individuality and then proceed to have that connection to spirit and grow into that. Proceed to open that door to personal happiness and healing and grow into that. Proceed to open the door and be receptive to abundance and prosperity and grow into that. Proceed to celebrate who you are as a divine feminine energy and grow into that. Proceed to ignite that spark that allows you to be and do anything that you desire and step into that. Proceed to make the decisions in your life that work for you in your life and step into that. Proceed to imagine what your perfect life is and step into that. Proceed to go and have a great time and live life and be in the moment and nourish and cherish the things that you've created for yourself and step into all of that. And I think what this decision is do we allow ourselves to step into all of that, or do we allow ourselves to be preoccupied by something or someone else? And that's the decision. All right. So let's see what our, one more card, please. No, not 9, no. So we have support. Allow me, Divine Beloved, to let go and relax and enjoy the process. Go with the flow. Knowing that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands, the right actions are always shown, and the right help always comes. Okay, I love that card. And then we have Divinity. May I always remember my true identity, unlimited light and love. Let me know myself and my pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing I am only human, which you are not. None of us are. None of us have ever been. Only human. And then we have soulmate. That could be that one. Allow me, Divine Beloved, to trust that the perfect person has already been selected. In the right place and the right time, we shall meet. For you know every true desire of my heart. May I only wish for what you wish for me. So there you are, Pisces. Know that you are divinely guided and loved, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed September. This looks very promising. Again, when making decisions, know that whatever decision that you make, if going in this direction doesn't work for you, you can always turn around and go in a completely different direction. Nothing ever keeps us stagnant or stuck other than ourselves, right? We are not obligated, nor are we committed to follow a specific path and take or get stuck in or of what that path has on it. Like if we go down this path and we run into people who aren't beneficial to our happiness and growth, or we find a job that we hate, or it is not your responsibility to continue to eat shit and be in that particular situation or circumstance or environment. You have the option to say, I'm done, and then go in a completely different direction and be okay with it. Be okay with it. Know that you're divinely guided and loved, my friend. Talk soon.